Hello my friends out there, it's video 63 and just over another 30 to go. I don't want to talk about the video such as my subject tonight, but it's amazing how time has flown by. It's not 63 videos, it's actually 63 days. That's over 2 months, and that's quite amazing how time flies. That it just seemed like yesterday I started the first video. So just on top of that, guys, whatever you do each day, make sure you get a lot of value out of it. You've got 24 hours to do something with it, and you know, don't sleep it away. Don't just work it. I know some of you are working out there and all that, but if after work, do something of great value. Even if it's just giving your kids a hug. Time flies by. Anyway, that's not what I want to talk about. I'm just going to go through a little scenario. Let's see if anybody actually realizes what I'm talking about. Yeah, but I pulled that plug out and then I put that plug in. And I swapped this wire around and I swapped that wire around and it's still no good. And I look behind the back and I can't see anything faulty at all. You're listening to something, aren't you? Okay, so yeah, but I did that. I went into control panel. I can't get into control panel, and there's no internet connection. Yeah, I did pull that plug out. I told you I pulled that plug out. I've already done that. And I tried that, but that didn't work either. Okay, so basically just on that little bit there, you're probably getting the idea that I think I've lost my internet or my computer's not working or something like that. And this is me personally speaking, okay? So I don't know how you others react out there, but when my computer goes down, I have lost my right arm, okay? Not my world or anything like that. I've lost my right arm, all right? Because I do a lot of it's funny. I just had a quick flashback. When I never used to have computers, I'd be out there on my boat, or I'd be out there fishing, or I'd be doing something really, really enjoyable. But now I sit on the computer. But that's only because I'm home full time. That's why. Okay, so I can still go out on a boat and do things. But when you're doing a work from home business, your computer is your lifeline, and you need it. Now, I'm just putting something here. When my computer goes down, I have my standby iPad, but it also means that with the iPad, and I haven't got it here, it's in the other room, I have a few pages of passwords and IDs, so I can get into all my programs and everything else. And if I've got no internet here, then I have to get into the car and I go down to the road, down the road, and get to the well, there's actually a hotel down the road, and then get onto the Wi-Fi. But if I do have my internet, everything's fine. But my computer has been attacked by some outside software, and it's got hacked, which happened to me not just once, it's happened to me a couple of times, where things just went wrong. And I was actually on this computer, and I was on Windows 10, and I had an update from Microsoft, and kaboom! I lost everything. Everything just disappeared. I could not. In fact, I had blue screen. I did do a video on it because I think it was video 2, video 3. I was actually on my iPad, and I had the internet, but my computer was completely stuffed, and all thanks to a Windows update, which blew me away because I've never known a Windows update to stuff up my computer ever. Not since I've been on had a computer. So it just goes to show that things can be corrupted from here to there and get interfered with. So not having any internet then causes some major issues. You start checking all your wiring, and you just try everything, don't you? Luckily, I have I've always had for a long time, had spare disk, and I download everything to that. Just all my files are safe, so the computer can do what it likes. But I've got my files. But I couldn't get Windows 10 back. I was completely stuffed. And Windows 10 was an upgrade from, well, I used to be on Vista, and then I went up to Windows 7, and then obviously they gave you that free upgrade to go up to Windows 10, which I eventually did. But when I trying to get Windows 10 back, I was learning about partitions and in fact, it was actually such an asset that it actually went down that I learned so much more about my computer afterwards that I was very impressed with my capabilities after learning what to do. And once again, YouTube University. And he always comes up trumps there. There's always somebody there who's been through what you've been through. And anyway, I couldn't get it back, and I thought, well, I'm going to have to reload a Windows disk I had. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember things. Windows disk, and I had Windows 7. Now, I thought, Windows 7, I don't remember actually, it was actually a copy. And what I'd done, I had forgotten all about it. I'd actually backed up on a disk. But it was just the raw. I couldn't, anything that was on my computer, I would never be able to get back. And well, so I thought. Anyway, I loaded Windows 7, but I don't have the license number. So, you know, everything's I spent I think it was nearly 3 days on this, 2 days. Solidly for 48 hours, I was actually trying to sort this thing out. It was driving me absolutely bonkers. Okay. Now I loaded this my Windows 7, and I worked with it unlicensed. Now I've got this reminder all the time about no license, no license. And then it dawned on me on an old email I kept back from where I got the Windows 7 in the first place. And one email, they asked me my email address, boom, got my license, put the license into the computer, and it upgraded itself and everything else. But it also created a new partition because I wasn't in Windows 10 anymore. I was now in a new area of the hard disk, and but luckily when I went back into the control panel and everything else, I looked at the what was on there. And it had old Windows, and I clicked on old Windows, and there was all my files from the Windows 10. Awesome. 3 software I couldn't put back on. They were gone, so I've had to reload that. So, what I've done, because I don't want to ever go through that again. It doesn't matter how much I know but now and what to do and things like that. I never want to be caught like that again. So today, a little present arrived, and I got myself another computer, which I'm very happy with. And what I'm doing now is I'm going to link the both two together, and they're already actually partially linked, because obviously anything that's on Google is going to be the same on any computers you got, and all my other extensions and everything are all there, a whole lot, everything else. But this will be my main computer I'll be working on, and this one will be my standby whenever I need it. So it takes a lot of pressure off that I'll never be not in contact with my business, and if something goes wrong here, I can go straight over here and I can sort this one out in my own time. So I'm extremely happy with that. So I don't want that. So that's taken a load off my mind. Yeah, not being able to get in contact with your business and see what's going on. I mean, yeah, having the iPad was, what a wonderful backup. What a lovely idea this is. I can tell you, I love iPad. Let's go back here. So, laptops and computers these days have really come down in price. I mean, when I first bought my Dell, which is actually down here, Dell computer, it's down there because this little baby. I can't get rid of him just yet, but it's heading that way. I've had him since gone to the internet, and that was 16 years ago, and the gigabyte is on there. I think maybe it might be 1 or 2, something like that. It's not very big, not compared to the terabytes you can have these days, and but it's been that this computer has been through so much. I'm going to say hell by me, because this thing, it taught me everything. I screwed it up. I've done all sorts of things on this computer. It still works, but the hard drive is so many partitions on there and junk. And if I actually switch this on, and I want to go to a program or something, I can actually go down to the hotel, have lunch, come back, and it's still looking for it. That's how slow it is. So what I'm going to do now, because now I've got my other computer, I'm going to remove the hard drive, and I've got the screen and keyboard, and I'm going to sell it on so somebody else can use it. I mean, it's a good starter computer. Somebody will find use for it. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that one for tonight, because I know what it's like, guys, when your computer's all stuffed and you just want to pull your hair out and drink a bottle of whiskey, eh? Anyway, there you go. I'm a happy chappy, and always in contact with my OnlineSalesPro over there, which I'm happy with, and the screen's actually wider, quite like a wide screen. And now what I'm trying to do is just to connect them together. I believe is you can work between the two screens and skip things over or something. Well, I've got it nearly all set up, just need a password. Anyway, guys, that's it for today, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.